Hi guys, it's Connie here from Say It With Simplicity, and I'm here today to talk to you about creating decorated eggs in Silhouette Studio. And so many of us are thinking about Easter and Easter decorating, and I thought this would be a great way to make some little eggs that we can put on our Easter cards or make a banner from, or even maybe make some print and cut stickers. So I'm going to take you over to a new page, and I'm using a 12 by 12 mat. And so the first thing I want to do is grab an ellipse. We'll drag that out fairly big so that you can see it. Okay, so now that I have my ellipse drawn, I'm going to do some point editing, and this is something that I've talked about in my other tutorials. And so I'm going to click twice, and that's going to bring me to that point editing panel. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just click this top point, and I'm going to use my up arrow on my keyboard, and I'm just going to bring that straight up. Now if I want to, I can bring this one up just a little bit too, and actually if I click on this and I click corner, that will make these two handles be able to move independently. And I can just make a little bit of a broader base on the bottom of the egg. And I'm going to use my down arrow and just bring that down a little bit, and maybe not have quite so. So I'm just going to bring these back in a little bit. And I'm pretty happy with that egg. And now let's give our egg some color. Okay, now I want to make a copy of my egg. So I'm going to press Control C, then Control V, and that will copy the egg. And I'm just going to set it off to the side here. And now on this first egg, I'm going to just draw some circles. And I'm going to hold down my Shift key so I have some perfect little dots here. And let's try that again. Sometimes if you release too soon, you end up not having a perfect circle. And now I'm going to Control C, Control V again, and copy a bunch of my dots. And I'm going to place them at different points on the egg. Just sort of, sort of random. You can do a little bit of overlapping on the side. And now let's take this one and make it a little smaller and duplicate that. And just sort of fill in some of these spaces in between. And now that I have my dots basically where I want them, you can kind of arrange them any way you want. I'm going to select this entire egg with all the polka dots, and I'm going to go up to my Modify panel, which is under Object, Modify, and I'm going to click on Subtract. And you can see now that that took all of the dots out of that egg. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a different color. Let's make it yellow. And I'm going to select both of my eggs, and I'm going to go to the alignment panel here and click on Align Center and Align Middle. And now you can see when I did that, that brought my yellow egg to the front. So if I click on that, I can send it to the back. And now I have an egg that has is a blue egg with yellow polka dots. Now I could cut those out as two separate pieces and layer them, put them together with some adhesive for on a card or something. The other thing I could do would be to do a print and cut. And if I send this to my panel for a print and cut, I can choose to turn off sorry about that. I can choose to make this a line that is no cut, and all my silhouette will do is cut on this yellow line if I choose the cut by fill option on my cut panel. So let's go back to our design panel, and I'm going to move this off the mat, and I'm going to select this bottom egg, and let's duplicate that again. Control C, Control V, or I can also right click on it and I could do copy, paste, or I could go to this little icon here in this bar and I can click on duplicate. So those are some different options for duplicating, and let's just move these out of the way. And so now I'm going to try a little bit of a different technique for my egg. And I'm in Silhouette Studio Business Edition. And so I have a lot of different knife tool options here. And you can see straight, poly, curve, freehand, triangular, sawtooth, square, dovetail, serrated, and wave. And I'm going to select the wave, and I'm going to select solid, and I'm going to uncheck this box that says auto apply. And so now I'm going to let's draw a wave here with our knife. And let's copy. Oops, I didn't select the knife. With the knife selected, copy, paste in front. And now you can see that got a little bit darker. So if I grab the one that's on top there by clicking on it, and I use my up arrow, It actually gives me 2 knives, or 2 knife lines, I guess. And now if I select all of this, I can click on Apply. And that cuts out this little wave or rickrack, if you will. And I actually have another Silhouette Studio tutorial on that, and I'll link that down in the comments below. And now if I wanted to, I could take this and make it a different color. And let's hold down our Shift key and grab just the yellow pieces of the egg, because now this is 3 different shapes. And let's make it purple. And now if I wanted to do a layer, I could group these. And this would maybe be for a print and cut or something as well. If I was going to use this as a cut embellishment, I'd be cutting all these pieces out separately and layering them on. But now you can see that I would have the egg on top of another cut line, and when I print it, you won't be able to see the back part. But if I go to the Send panel here, I can deselect these and only cut out that yellow from the back. And so that's going to leave this as a print and cut image, but only cut out on the yellow cut line. And I can actually take all of this, and it says print lines of selected shapes. If I checked that, it would print the red lines, but because that is unchecked, when I print this, it's only going to be the green and the purple. And so there you have it. There's some different options for making some decorated eggs in Silhouette Studio. I'm just going to line these up. And group them. And I could resize them for stickers. Let's delete that one. And there's lots of little different things you can do. If you're in Silhouette Business, there's your flexi shapes. You could make some flowers to go on your eggs, or any number of things that you can do with your various tools once you have your basic egg shape created. Okay, I appreciate you stopping by today. If this video was helpful to you, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up down below, or send any comments my way for about this tutorial, or maybe a future tutorial you'd like to see. I appreciate you watching my channel, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.